Welcome to a greener world where every plant and drop of water counts. Imagine a place where vibrant gardens burst with life, where bees buzz from flower to flower, and where the soothing sounds of water features echo gently in the background. This is more than just a garden. It's a haven, a sanctuary, a testament to the beauty of nature when nurtured with care and respect. Today we're exploring the secrets to a sustainable garden that thrives in harmony with nature. Consider the contrast between industrial agricultural lands and lush, biodiverse gardens. As we step into a world dominated by stark concrete structures and vast uniform fields, we begin to realize the urgent need for a shift towards sustainability. Our gardens can become sanctuaries of biodiversity, a refuge from the relentless march of industrialization. Imagine, if you will, a garden teeming with life where every plant, every insect, every drop of water plays a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of nature. Now compare this image with the barren landscapes of industrial agriculture, stripped of diversity and life. It's a sobering comparison, isn't it? These lifeless expanses are a stark reminder of the consequences of our actions, of the urgent need for change. This is why sustainable gardening is more than just a trend. It's a necessity, a lifeline for our planet. Let's turn the tide and create gardens that are both beautiful and sustainable. First, let's delve into the cornerstone of any garden, the soil. It's not just dirt beneath our feet. It's a complex ecosystem teeming with life and nutrients, the bedrock of our green world. And when it comes to sustainable gardening, soil health takes center stage. Ever considered composting? It's a fantastic way to turn kitchen scraps and yard waste into nutrient-rich soil. Composting reduces the need for artificial fertilizers and helps us cut down on waste that would otherwise end up in landfills. It's a win-win for both your garden and the environment. Now let's talk about mulching. Mulching is not just about making your garden look neat and tidy. It's a natural way to enrich the soil, retain moisture, and suppress weeds. Organic mulches like straw or wood chips decompose over time, adding valuable organic matter back into the soil. And what could be more eco-friendly than that? But what about fertilizers, you ask? In a sustainable garden, we opt for organic fertilizers over synthetic ones. Organic fertilizers made from plant or animal waste or powdered minerals are renewable, biodegradable, and sustainable. They not only feed the plants, but also enhance the soil's structure and stimulate beneficial microbial activity. Remember, a healthy soil teems with beneficial bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms that promote plant health and growth. So let's recap. Composting, mulching, and using organic fertilizers are three simple yet effective practices that can significantly boost your soil's health. They enrich the soil, reduce waste, and support the overall ecosystem. These techniques are not just about growing plants, they're about nurturing an environment where nature can thrive in harmony. Healthy soil lays the foundation for a thriving, eco-friendly garden. So, next time you plunge your hands into the earth, remember, you're not just touching soil, you're connecting with a living, breathing ecosystem. And with these sustainable practices, you can ensure that this ecosystem continues to flourish, one garden at a time. Next, we focus on one of the most precious resources on Earth: water. Water is the lifeblood of every garden, but it's also a resource we need to use wisely. So how can we create lush, thriving gardens while keeping our water footprint low? Firstly, let's talk about rain barrels. These are fantastic tools for capturing and storing rainwater, a natural resource that's often underutilized. By collecting rainwater, we can reduce our reliance on municipal supplies, giving our plants a drink straight from Mother Nature's tap. Now let's move on to drip irrigation systems. These ingenious devices deliver water directly to the root zone of plants, reducing evaporation and runoff. This way, every drop goes where it's needed most, quenching the thirst of our plants without wasting a single drop. But what if we told you that you could have a beautiful garden without any irrigation at all? Yes, it's possible with xeriscaping. Xeriscaping is a landscaping method that reduces or eliminates the need for supplemental water from irrigation. It involves choosing plants that are native to your area or are well adapted to your local climate, meaning they require minimal watering. Speaking of plant choice, selecting drought-resistant varieties is another fantastic way to conserve water. These hardy plants can survive with little rainfall, making them perfect for those in drier climates or for anyone wanting to reduce their water usage. Remember, every drop of water we save in our gardens is a drop that can be used elsewhere, whether that's for drinking, cooking, or supporting wildlife. So, while these conservation methods help our gardens thrive, they also play a crucial role in protecting our planet's most precious resource. By implementing these water-saving practices, we can create gardens that are not only beautiful and productive, but also sustainable and responsible. Because in the end, gardening is not just about growing plants. It's about fostering a harmonious relationship with nature. Conserving water isn't just good for our gardens, it's essential for our planet. Now let's delve into the vibrant world of biodiversity. Biodiversity, in the context of gardening, is the variety of life that can be found within your plot of green. It's about creating a mini ecosystem that bursts with life, from the tiniest microorganisms in the soil to the birds and butterflies that flutter above. But why is it so important? When you nurture a diverse range of plant species, you are creating a robust, resilient garden. It's like putting together a jigsaw puzzle where each piece or species supports and strengthens the other. The result? A garden that is less reliant on artificial inputs and more capable of withstanding pest attacks, diseases, and changing weather conditions. A biodiverse garden is also a haven for beneficial wildlife. By growing a mix of native plants and providing different habitats, you're setting the table for a feast of pollinators. Bees, butterflies, and birds will swoop in to dine on nectar, seeds, and pesky insects, in turn, helping your plants to flourish. Not to mention, the sheer joy of watching these creatures go about their daily lives is a reward in itself. But biodiversity isn't just about what's happening above the ground, it's also about fostering a healthy soil teeming with life. By adding organic matter and avoiding synthetic pesticides, you're nourishing the soil's microorganisms. These tiny creatures play a crucial role in breaking down organic matter into plant-available nutrients, improving soil structure, and even helping plants to fend off diseases. Finally, incorporating natural pest control methods into your gardening practices is a smart move. By encouraging beneficial insects and other predators into your garden, you're employing nature's own pest control service. It's a way of keeping the balance, of letting nature do its job. In summary, biodiversity is about creating a garden that's more than just a collection of plants. It's about fostering a living, breathing ecosystem that's resilient, self-sustaining, and brimming with life. As gardeners, we have the opportunity to support this intricate web of life, to be stewards of our own little patches of earth. Embracing biodiversity is embracing life itself. Gardening isn't just about plants and soil, it's also about the energy we use. To cultivate an eco-friendly garden, we have to consider the carbon footprint of our practices. The question is, how can we maintain a lush, thriving garden while keeping our carbon emissions at a minimum? One way is by swapping gas-powered equipment for hand tools. Gas-powered lawnmowers, for instance, can produce as much pollution in 1 hour as 40 cars driving for the same amount of time. Opt for hand tools like rakes, push mowers, and manual edgers instead. Not only do they reduce emissions, but they also provide a great way to stay active and connected to your garden. Secondly, consider the origin of your plants. Choosing locally sourced plants reduces the carbon emissions associated with transportation. Plus, these plants are often better adapted to your local climate and soil conditions, requiring less water and care in the long run. Lastly, embrace renewable energy in your garden. Solar-powered garden lights, for example, can provide a charming ambiance without contributing to carbon emissions. They harness the power of the sun during the day and light up your garden at night, offering a sustainable and beautiful solution. Remember, every action counts when it comes to reducing our carbon footprint. Whether it's choosing a hand rake over a leaf blower, opting for a locally grown plant, or installing a solar light, each choice contributes to a healthier, more sustainable world. Every small step towards reducing our carbon footprint makes a big difference. Creating an eco-friendly garden is a journey, and every journey begins with a single step. Each seed sown, every drop of water conserved, and each compost pile turned contributes to a more sustainable world. Your garden, blooming with life and diversity, can become a testament to the harmony that can exist between us and our environment. Soil health, water conservation, biodiversity, and reducing our carbon footprint are not just buzzwords. They are the cornerstones of a green garden, the pillars of sustainability, and the beauty of it all? You don't have to overhaul your entire garden in one go. Start small, perhaps with a compost pile or a rain barrel. Maybe introduce a few native plants or swap out a gas-powered tool for a hand-operated one. Each green step you take is a step towards a more sustainable future. So, let's roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty. Join us in creating a greener world, one garden at a time.